Hello everyone, this is RaySpace here to try out eFrontier for the first time during the free access week starting on December 2nd and up to December 9th, I believe. And I have played EVE Online before, so I have some expectations, but not a whole lot because it's been like 10 years. And I didn't get very far into it because I didn't join a corporation. I did make my own. I was building tier 2 ships mainly and doing some trading. And everything has probably changed in EVE Online since then. I simply haven't had enough time to do EVE Online things. I wouldn't mind getting back into it, but is eFrontier going to be the way to do EVE Lite? Is that what this is, or is this something else? It is a online multiplayer RPG kind of thing. So let's see. So I've got my name. But maybe I should just do EVE Online. Probably in the final analysis, that'll be it. Okay, so we have a ship, and I'm using my left mouse button to rotate around. In this game, fuel is critical. That much I know. So we do have to refuel, and that's the big thing. So fuel is crucial to your survival on the frontier. Loot fuel from nearby wrecks and refuel your ship. Unstable fuel. Okay, so we can right click and go approach. Oh, that's how our ship is. Click to refill. I don't know, this is the unstable fuel. I guess apply. Can we... Okay, I guess that's it. We've already refueled. I didn't really need to come close to this thing. Okay. You'll need materials to build and survive. I don't know. I didn't really explain why I was able to refuel around here or what indication there is that this is the place to refuel. I am partly analyzing their tutorial here is the goal, to see how well they explain things. You'll need materials to build and survive. Search for wrecks or to loot or asteroids to mine within your system. F3. Okay, so I've pressed F3. And that was a little bit choppy. Now there's early sort of a test period. That's why they're having the free access so that we can test things out. Okay, so F3. There's 10 objects here, 2 objects here. Those are Lagrange points. And that's me. So there's 2 objects here. Carbon field. Well, let's warp to within 0. I guess. Normally I'd warp to a greater distance. Oop! I bumped into it. Oh no, we're jumping now. Okay. I thought we had already arrived. It's a bit choppy right now. So if you see that it's a bit choppy, it is a bit choppy. But then again, EVE Online was sort of like that too. Carbonaceous ore isn't copper ore. Okay, well, let's see. I note that I have no shields and no armor. There's a lot of stuff that you can access with this menu. Character sheet. You can type in your biography. Clone bank 86. Well, it's still a clone. Personal assets, inventory. The inventory looks about the same as EVE Online. So that's familiar. Can I rename my ship? Set name. Okay. I always liked the name Pride of Channer from the Channer Saga, so this is probably the smallest ship I've ever applied that name to, though. But anyway. So, asteroids can be mined for ore. Ore is valuable to all denizens of the frontier and may be fiercely defended. Okay. Well, I mean, we were supposed to gather ore. And now, can I gather this carbonaceous ore? Small cutting laser. Well, synthetic mining lens. Lock target. It's lock target. Okay. Unlock target track, orbit, approach, show info. Well, I mean, now that I've locked target, can I... A crystal to be fitted in before it's activated. Well, I guess I'd need a crystal then. Hull repair or afterburner? Well, I mean, that's an asteroid. I should be able to do something with it, right? I have no charges, though. Oh, well, I'm doing something with this small cutting laser. Oh, I mined 16 units, so whatever I did worked. Synthetic mining lens is what I'm using. So there's a status here. I'm not too sure what that is. And then I've got this indicator. Also don't know what that is. Can stop the mining laser like that as usual. But we're not supposed to be gathering that. Now, in my inventory, it does show the carbonaceous ore, and I've filled some of my hold with that. I'm sure it'll be useful eventually, but I need common ore. That's carbonaceous, and there's rogue drones drilling that. So this is not a place that we have common ore, apparently. So let's see, because I mean there's only 2 objects here. There's 5 objects over here. 3 objects. Moon, planet, moon. Well, that's not an asteroid with ore. Let's see. Metal-rich cluster. Don't know if that means common ore or not. Moon, that moon. 2 objects here. I don't know if we can even see asteroids at this distance. I mean, there seems to be really large objects here. Rift, L point. So, I mean, it's mostly planets and moons, and we just have to guess where we're going? I'm not sure. Metal-rich cluster sounds good. Okay, we're warping to it. Early development build. I wanted to get out of this view by pressing F3, but it's not letting me get out of this view. I wanted to see myself warp, but it didn't let me. Okay, escape worked. Alright, anything around here? That's a metal-rich ore. Oh no, metal-rich ore is a different kind of thing. Metal-rich does not seem like common to me. Clearly I've gone to the wrong place. Well, lock target. Uh-oh, unable to activate. I did lock. Maybe I'm not close enough. Does it show the range? It's unwilling to show the numbers as much as... Oh, now we can. Well, I mean, we were basically at the same distance, so I'm not sure. It would be nice if when I hover over something, it gave information about it. Awakening protocol active. Meeting the tutorial. Okay, I probably got enough of that since they don't even want me to get that. So we've got some carbonaceous and some metal-rich. I just need common. Well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff here. Unremarkable asteroid. Well, that sounds like it'd have a common ore, right? Warping. Okay, common ore. Yes, unremarkable asteroid is where you get common ore from. Okay, let's orbit that and fire up the laser. Okay, come on. Oh, I have to lock it. We have some common ore. Let's not get too much. I don't know what else we might need. Okay. Refined materials are essential for manufacturing. B. Build a portable refinery to begin processing raw resources. B. So here, refuge, portable refinery. Cost is 50 of the common ore. Portable printer. So this is much like your normal sort of survival game. Killed? I would think that left click would do, but apparently not. Okay. I don't know where the asteroid went, but... Without fuel, your ship is severely limited. Produce fuel to replenish your reserves. You may need to refine other materials before you can produce fuel. Well, let's see. Maybe the carbonaceous ore is the right thing. Interact with my portable refinery. Okay. I want D1 fuel. Why does it have D2 fuel then? Mummified clone. Apparently if we pick one up, we can produce water. We extract their water, just like Dune. Reinforced alloys. Silicate material. Water ice. D1 fuel is from the water ice. So I can take my carbonaceous ore, get carbonaceous minerals plus water ice. Well, let's do that. Okay, I dragged it in. Maybe the box color should change when you actually have the thing in it. But alright, start. That in. Oh, we need 600 though, in order to produce 150 of this D1 fuel. Okay. So back to carbonaceous ore. I would prefer if this screen didn't take up the whole screen so that I could see what's happening with my ship while doing this. I think that's how it is in EVE Online, right? It wouldn't take up the whole screen and prevent you from seeing what your ship is doing. It's not really stacking the water ice. Maybe they just come in stacks of 100. Give me my D1 fuel. Alright, we have generated D1 fuel. Portable storage assembly can hold valuable items. So we press B and portable storage. Oh, I need resources for that. More common ore. Well, we're in the right place for common ore. Where is my common ore asteroid? It's already there. Oh, wow. Is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay. Continue orbiting that, please. Don't bump in. Don't bump in. Oh, you bumped into it. Well, the autopilot is still not good at avoidance. Worse at avoidance, I think. I mean, I think EVE Online it might have avoided that. Oh, it does have the circular menu. I haven't used that this time, but you could just do orbit like that. I've been clicking up there. How's my inventory doing? Well, looking good. I might as well get more of the common ore. But 150 is fine. Okay. Let me orbit my portable refinery. Because I want to put everything close to each other. I mean, there's no point in me planning too much around here, but if you zoom out, you get into the F3 view. Stay there. That's the D1 fuel, 123. Unstable fuel is what we've actually got in there, I think. Right? We put unstable fuel in. I don't know whether that's good or not. Probably not. Okay, B. Oh. Well, we're getting closer. Okay, portable storage is what we wanted. This is a little bit far. Let me not do it yet. Okay, keep getting closer. So, from the right-click menu, you can select all these orbits. And then, of course, there's the left-click this menu, and then You could change it like this. So now I will build the portable storage. And we can move it. I just want it to be close to our... I think we can move it within the 1 kilometer range, but I'm not sure. Has an interesting sound when I try to move it. Okay, build. Takes 30 seconds to build it. And then it wants me to build a refuge. Refuge, we've got the stuff for. It wants the metal rich ore. Well, that's fine. I'll put a refuge here. It's like a Borg sphere, I guess. Hope it has some weaponry. We can just drag it instead of using the arrows, but the arrows are good too. All in a row. Okay, I've got my refuge. Build a printer. We've got a refinery and then a printer, so unlock manufacturing capabilities so you can upgrade your ship or support your fleet. Well, that's sure easier than it was in EVE Online. I mean, manufacturing was a very complicated thing. I only vaguely remember all the stuff. Okay, printer. Well, we don't have enough. We need more carbonaceous ore. I used too much of that already. So I'll have to go and get the carbonaceous ore. Anyway, I think I've been doing quite well here. Let's see. That's just common ore. Is there one in this area? Probably not. Now, when I go to the map, how does it show my base? Does it show that very clearly or not? My current ship is a shuttle, incidentally. Doesn't really show my base very well. Well, I'm gonna try and rename this Starbase 1. I mean, come on. Okay. No, where's the... We got 2 objects here. Carbon rock debris field. Well, that's... But which one was the carbonaceous one that I drilled at before? Carbon field. Probably a good thing. Right? Alright, hopefully I'll be able to find you again. In EVE Online we had bookmarks for locations and stuff like that. I don't know exactly... Maybe it's in the menu somewhere. Okay, we are here. I don't see others. Alright. Orbit that. Target that. And... I was trying to... Okay, there we go. I don't know this synthetic mining lens and what other charges we could use. Presumably different charges would have a different mining speed or something. Okay, well that's probably enough. We don't have much room in the ship otherwise. Yeah, cargo hold is full anyway. There is a corporation apparently that I'm automatically part of. And people are talking in there. There's local as well, but local doesn't seem to have much chatter. So I'm part of some beginner corp. We can zoom out pretty far. Okay, now I have to find out where my base was. Dude, where's my base? Well, personal assets. Well, that'll work. Warp to within 0. I guess that's the way to go. Can't find it on the map. Might as well go like that. I wonder why, I mean, as the personal assets as the... Oh, now it shows the refuge. It wasn't showing the refuge before. Okay. Well, let's orbit our refuge. And here in assets, it's still calling it refuge instead of what I named it. So that's not appreciated, because of course I might have multiple refuges. In that case, I would like to know which one is which based on the name. Okay, so we wanted to build a portable printer here. My principle is that it's easier to defend it if everything is relatively close together, because I'm sure the defensive turrets and stuff like that would be very expensive. Okay, I built that. You'll need a jump engine to search nearby solar systems. Manufacture one to unlock interstellar travel, so then we can do jumps. And then we'll get the Sojourn, which is another ship, I suppose. Or is that the jump engine? Interact. So, what would a jump engine take? I would like this selection to actually be what we make. Well, it does seem to be this time. The refiner is the other way around. It's what we put in that's shown here. But here, it is what we make. And Sojourn is, I guess, the jump engine. So what we need is reinforced alloys and carbonaceous minerals. Well, we've got some carbonaceous minerals that we can put in. But reinforced alloys come from what? Well, we'll have to jump back to the refinery, and we can do that with the menu on top here. So that's how we got the minerals. Here we have silicate minerals. You know, silicate minerals and metal-rich minerals. Reinforced alloys is from salvaged materials only. So, we're going to have to go find some ships to get some salvaged, salvaged materials to get the reinforced alloys. Okay. So, where might those be? Are there any nearby by any chance? We have to go back to where we started. That had some ships. I don't know, is there... Some of that looks like a debris field. There's an icon there, but I can't click it or interact with it, so that's annoying. Let's try this rift. Rift 0020. Well, that's a rift. Unfortunately, not a whole lot of stuff hanging out at the rift. Okay. No destroyed vessels. Well, let's try this debris field. I know it had the carbonaceous rocks, but maybe it has more than that. I forget. I wasn't looking for the debris. No, I have a portal. Oh, it might be somebody else's portable printer. I don't know. Doesn't look very much like we've got any... Yeah, I don't remember where the debris field was, so... Regional market. Well, let's see. Can I just buy the stuff? I mean, I don't have much to sell. Apparently the currency is Lux. Trade goods, maybe. No. Crude matter. Minerals. Reinforced alloys. Well, the price is a little bit expensive. And the market is definitely iffy. There's not a tight market. So, okay. I'll have to find some somewhere. This is as far as I can zoom out. Well, really, let's see what the planet looks like. Haven't shot anything yet. Well, I mean, except for asteroids. I don't know if this can. Hull repairer. Okay, that is a planet. It looks good. Planets look good around here. But there's no ship stuff hanging out. It seems to constantly indicate a point like that, so maybe that's where I should be going. 2 objects. Carbon field. Well, let's try for it. Keeps sort of pointing that out anyway. We're pretty far out from that dot, and it still doesn't let me select it. We were supposed to be jumping to that, but it's not letting me. Rogue drones. I think this is the starting sort of place, isn't it? But I don't see any debris. No, maybe I could get some from a rogue drone, but that's assuming that I could shoot them and get something out of it, which I'm not sure about. Maybe this was the location. Doesn't say anything though. I'm using fuel all over the place. Well, there's a spherical thing over there. That's the planet here. It looks very similar to the other one. There's nothing else around here. There's some moon over there. Yeah, it's not super clear to me where the heck the debris is that I'm supposed to get the materials from, the reinforced alloys, which are from some wrecked vessel, presumably. But it's not making it easy. This is a multi-system map, so the systems are all like that. The fitting menu looks like this. Let's see, anything... let me just get into my system here. Well, this map... I'm here. Outside fuel range. Well, that's a different star. Okay, what I want is to see if there's any... Well, my assets. So let's have that too. Assemblies 4. Well, we can see my assets like this. Geography, corporation, planets, but not like debris. What I was looking for was debris. We don't have a debris option here. Yeah, this map isn't giving me what I need. System view again. Drifting Tower Ruins. Well, that sounds good, but I found it sort of randomly. What happened to the whole menu of where we had all the details of everything on the side, right? I mean, we would have a list of everything in system, basically. Why do I not have that? Is there something I can build to get that? Because that would be handy right now. I want to see all the asteroids listed and where, or debris fields listed and where. Superstructure wreckage, open cargo. Okay, well, let's orbit it. That's a big superstructure. Hopefully it has some of the things. A lock target as well. Okay, open cargo. There is afterburner. So I activate afterburner and then turned it off. It changes the top speed, but it doesn't have any visual effect here. It's still too far away. I'm getting perilously close though. Got bump into... Okay, now we can. Oh, there's nothing here. Well, I'm gonna zap it then. Grazes. We're not getting anything out of zapping it. This is completely... Fine, fine. It doesn't look like the laser's doing anything either. Okay, well, there's nothing in this superstructure wreckage portion. There was other portions, though. I guess we'll take a look. Well, go ahead and approach it, please. There are a lot of nice things about this right now. But the pathing the pathing is not one of them. We just slammed into it and it bounced off. It doesn't seem to be able to come up with a decent path. Was sometimes the problem in EVE Online, but it seems to be more of a problem right now here. I would like some more indication that Afterburner is on. Well, nothing in that either. Can I zap it? There's some debris there. That's showing some icon there that I don't know. I have targeted this. So apparently I can't zap it. I don't know what that icon is trying to indicate, but maybe I need to turn off the afterburner? No, it was off. We've sure got a lot of power load for some reason, or I'm assuming that that's what that is, but I don't know what it is really. Well, bumped into that. Keep at range. Let's try that. No, it's not letting me zap it. Okay, I don't know what the superstructure wreckage is for, but I'll try the last location. Wrecks can hold valuable loot. Well, can you tell me where they are? I mean, this is a wreckage. It has no valuable loot. And it's a superstructure wreckage too. Oh, the autopilot doesn't know how to go. Yeah, it's just constantly bumping into this now. Okay, this way, this way. I'm trying to right click over here. How do I cancel its order so it knows not to keep bumping into that? The collider is actually much larger than the structure there. Uh-oh. Log off timer? I don't know why there was a log off timer. I had such hopes for this superstructure. Oh, we're gonna bump into it again, I'm sure. Trying to click away to make it turn is not always good. Nothing found. Maybe other people had gotten to it before I did. Anyway, so this superstructure is useless. How am I gonna find what I need? Maybe it would respawn eventually. Tell us how to find wrecks. I'm just randomly clicking places all over. And asteroid cluster. Installation wreckage. Well, it's awful close to the sun, but let's try it. I might get baked like that. Is it gonna be able to avoid this when we try to warp? Oh, I guess it warped right through, that's fine. Okay, well, that's a lot of stuff. Hopefully something around here is zappable. I mean, there's wreckage. Now, how do I get stuff from the wreckage? No indication of stuff like that. I don't have any scanner. There's all sorts of wreckage. I can't bookmark this location as far as I know. I mean, it's close to the sun, so that's not a big problem. Okay, we're overheated because we're close to the sun, so that's our situation there. So that's an overheating thing. I have nothing I can target around here. So this wreckage seems useless. It is getting a bit frustrating. There's the sun. Not as blinding as I thought it would be. Well, let's go back home and see what else I can manufacture that might help. Maybe there's some other component. So, portable printer. Are we gonna go right through the sun? No. Okay, where is my portable printer? Which I was supposed to be zooming to 0 meters 2, all the way over there. That's not 0 meters. Anyway. Okay. We can manufacture reinforced alloys somehow. Why is it grayed out though? Required input materials. Silicate minerals. Oh, then why can't I do that then? I could probably get the silicate minerals and metal-rich minerals. Is it saying I need to get those? Or not? There's a reflex here. But some things are not manufacturable. Oh, job amount is up there, so if we wanted more, we can do that. Okay. Well, let me get some of those other things. Portable refinery. Okay, well, I'll approach it then, please. Okay, interacting with the portable refinery. We needed silicate minerals. Surprised we don't have some already. But I was using common ore for other things. Okay, so I'm gonna increase this. That should be enough. I hope the silicate minerals don't take up much volume. Well, it says 80, so... You deliver? Oh, I thought we were gonna get more... Oh, I guess that's... Well, we're gonna need a lot more common ore for that then. Okay, metal-rich ore. Let's see. That gets metal-rich minerals, so let's do that. No, that gets more silicate minerals too. Let me just process a bunch of that. Not all of it. But it looks like we'll need a lot more if I'm going to make what I'm intending to make. So, I mean, I've got, let me pile those up, 80 silicate minerals and 60 metal-rich minerals. And 70 carbonaceous. I wonder how exactly it's determined the relevant items. And what we need for reinforced alloys, but the reinforced alloys doesn't show up, so it might be that I can't even make it. Even if I got the 420 silicate minerals and 150 metal-rich minerals. It hasn't. It should explain why these are grayed out and what we can do about it. I mean, it's not good that we don't get an explanation for that. Is there something else we can build around here? Network node. This establishes the base, but it must be placed as at an unclaimed L point. So Lagrange points only. And then we need printed circuits, carbon weaves, and thermal composites, which we saw we could make with the printer. So, okay. I mean, what they wanted us to do clearly was to find the stuff to make, because I don't think that I'm gonna be able to get the reinforced alloy by making it like that. Probably we need to get the salvaged materials. Let me see if I can buy the salvage materials. Well, there's no station selected, and apparently that's gonna be troublesome. Let me take that out. Salvaged materials can get us the reinforced alloys, but I need to figure out where to get them. View market details. Well, we can right click and view market details, but again, it's all pricey. And of course I have nothing. If I wanted to sell, this place buy order, well, let me see if I can sell something. I've got some carbonaceous things. View market details. It says place buy order, but it doesn't say place sell order. Probably because I'm not at a station. Okay. Yeah, the main problem is finding a place to get the salvaged materials. And then I can do the stuff, but I've been floating around the system for a bit and I haven't been able to get any. And looking through the chat, I mean, it seems like a good thing. They're already on shield gens and stuff like that. Okay. Oh, well, somebody discovered overheating. Alright, well, I'll look it up and figure it out and then come back to it. It's interesting though. I mean, it has a very EVE Online feel. It does seem simplified. Maybe that's a good thing, maybe that's a bad thing. I haven't decided yet. But I'll leave it here for now. And so with that, this has been my first taste of EVE Frontier. And I'll say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do press like. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. And I'll see you next time.